welcome back. Did you know that Minnesota is not only the land of 10,000 lakes, but is also the land of 10,000 ghosts? Well, maybe not that many, but we certainly have our fair share. And this new book offers readers a tour of some of the best sites in the state. It's called The Minnesota Road Guide to Haunted Locations. Co-author Chad Lewis is here this morning to tell us more. Good morning, Chad. Thanks for coming.
Thank you. Happy hauntings to you.
I'm really excited. I do a lot of traveling around the state looking for birds. So it's Slow Birding Day. A lot of these places I've been in are haunted, and I had no idea.
Yes, you, like most people, have no idea that their own backyard may be haunted.
Who knew? Who knew? So, now I was really intrigued in the book. The new Guthrie already has a ghost in it?
Yes, it seems to be the ghost from the old Guthrie, who was an usher for many years, and he committed suicide, and he was asked to be buried in his usher uniform. And since then, many people have seen him ushering them to their seats, and he seems to have followed to the new Guthrie. So when you go there, you may want to make sure you're handing your ticket to a real usher.
So is it common for ghosts to migrate?
Yes, a lot of people that contact us believe that no matter where they move to, the ghost comes with them.
Well, I had no idea that would happen. And there are other places that are on there, like the Landmark Center is another one?
Yes, Landmark Center, now they often host weddings, but back many years ago in St. Paul, when there was the gangsters here in St. Paul, it was a federal court building, and an old gangster who worked his way up from a bellboy is said to haunt the old federal building because many people will go to the elevators and have them open for them as though somebody has pushed the button for them.
Oh,
and many
freaky.
guests believe it's the former gangster who's doing the job he did in real life, even after death.
Oh, wow, that's one determined ghost. So, and the Palmer House is another one?
Yes, the Palmer House in Sauk Center. Most people know it because it's the hometown of writer Sinclair Lewis. But not only is Sinclair said to haunt it, but a little boy rolls around a ball in the middle of the night, and guests have woken up when the room is deathly cold to find a man hovering over their bed, and that's enough for them sometimes to even change rooms because they're so spooked. But a lot of people go there just because of the ghost.
So, and we actually have a picture of the ghost up right now. And so, I mean, people get photographic evidence of the ghost in the rooms?
Yes, it's almost a hobby for a lot of people to go to these places and see if they can capture something on their camera. And oftentimes they do.
Oh, wow, it's just like bird listing, your ghost listing. Okay, so we also have the skating place in St. Cloud.
Yes, well, we all know strange things happening at skate rinks,
or
from disco music to lock-ins, but in St. Cloud, the skating place seems to have all that beat. Video games will turn on and off on their own, even when they're unplugged. The staff will report weird names being whispered, but when they spin around, nobody's there. And several young skaters have seen an eerie, ghostly face in one of the vents of the skating rink, so you may want to beware when you go roller skating.
Oh, no kidding. Okay, and then another place, now this one really surprised me, is Thief River Falls, because I go bird watching there all the time. And so, unbeknownst to me, some of those birds might be ghosts.
Yes, well, actually, maybe. Those sounds in the woods may not be birds. Many people believe that Thief River was named after a young Native American woman who was killed in that area, and she deemed the place a thief for stealing the future chief of the tribe. And when people walk along Dead Man's Trail, which you probably walked along, they've seen and heard the ghostly wail of a mother searching for her lost child.
Now, how can you tell that wail from like a loon wail?
Yes, very similar, people have said, yes. But it usually is accompanied by a ghostly apparition. So.
Okay, oh well, yeah, you don't get ghostly apparitions with loons anyway. Now, speaking of birds, I was surprised to read in here that there's a haunted bird at the state fair.
Yes, a ghostly bird that is said to come back by the Ye Old Ride, one of the oldest rides at the state fair. And the bird is said to come back every year after the death of a former worker who worked there for numerous years. And many people see this phantom bird coming back. So that might be your next bird expedition.
Now, isn't there also a phantom pig at the state fair?
Yes, a phantom pig in the barns. Most people think of only spirits of people that are haunting places. But in actuality, we have a lot of phantom creatures, from cats, dogs, birds, and of course, phantom pigs.
Now, why do these spirits stick around? I mean, what thank you for the pig sound. What would make these animals want to stay around at the state fair?
Well, there are certain things. Many people feel that animals, just like people, don't know they've died, and their spirit just continues to go where they once were. Others believe that ghosts are more of like a memory that Earth has recorded and that is replayed over time. So you're not actually seeing the spirit, you're seeing something that's already happened. But a lot of animals appear to be just like us. They like habit.
Well, Chad, how did you get started in this?
Well, my background's actually in psychology.
Okay.
And I got started doing UFOs and alien abduction research, and it started from there, and people would contact me and say, I know this isn't really what you do, but I think my home may be haunted, or I thought I saw something in the woods, a creature, a Bigfoot type creature, or there's a crop circle in my backyard. So it really spiraled from there into this weird paranormal field.
So is Minnesota a paranormal hotbed?
Yes, I think
really?
so. I think that what your viewers will find is that when they travel anywhere in the state, they're going to find a lot of oddness. They're going to see weird people, weird things, and of course a lot of haunted and bizarre places.
Oh, wow. Well, Chad, I want to thank you so much for joining us today on Care 11. It's a very timely book right around the time for Halloween, a great time to go ghost watching. You can find Minnesota Road Guide to Haunted Locations at bookstores everywhere. We'll be right back.